Straight from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night.
Good evening, everybody. We just got a call from the local police department. There's been a tractor trailer involved in an accident. It is off the roadway, so we're going to head out there. I don't know a lot about it. We're going to be in the rotator, and I'll have a coworker coming in on a 35-ton, and we will see what we have when we get there. Alrighty, guys. Unfortunately, this is a very chaotic scene here, so I'm just going to set the camera down, and we're going to go to work. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to do a little bit of a voiceover here because it was just kind of a chaotic scene and I didn't really get a chance to explain what was going on. So as you can see, this tractor has pretty heavy front end damage. If you look off to the right in front of the fire truck, you'll see our carrier is backing up to the other casualty vehicle. It was a smaller Honda. The driver was the only occupant, as far as I'm aware, of that vehicle, and he did have some injuries, but he will be okay. My understanding of what happened is that the semi-truck was headed, let's see here, he was headed northbound on 63. The traffic in front of him slowed down, and he panic braked and jackknifed his rig, which put him into the oncoming lane, which is where the truck rests right now. And the Honda was unable to avoid a collision with the truck that was in the wrong lane. And so now we're left with the mess that you see here. So as you can see, more of our team members are starting to arrive. That's Benton there on the right. What we're doing here is opening the hood so that we can get to the frame, so we can basically sling the tractor by chains. The front axle's ripped out from underneath of it, so we can't tow it conventionally with frame forks on the front axle. Josh there on the left is also assisting with that. So we've got such a great crew set up to work this kind of an accident. A quick response time from everybody, and everybody's really good at knowing exactly what needs to be done and working well together as a team. Really couldn't ask for much more. Sped the video up for the sake of time, but you can see getting that broken fender up out of the way. Garrett's continuing to work on getting chains underneath of the truck, and if you look off to the right in front of the fire truck, you can see Benton over there with the carrier getting the other casualty loaded up. You can see it has significant front end damage. Josh and Garrett are now trying to get air plumbed into the truck so that once we are ready to go, we have the ability to release the brakes. But real happy, everybody doing a great job. Garrett's going to go ahead and put a strap over the hood there just to make sure that nothing can come loose when we go down the road. I'm just kind of getting everything buttoned up, and we'll be on our way. And again, I apologize for the poor camera angles this time around. It was just a kind of a get it done situation, get the highway back open. We're working with local law enforcement and the fire department here to make sure that everything's done efficiently and safely. And there really just wasn't any extra time to get any better shots than what we got. So we're just going to take it nice and easy through town here. On a deal like this, with the damage that this truck's taken, you've got to be real careful to just keep an eye on it and make sure that everything's staying secure. Pretty big responsibility to make sure that you're not creating a hazard for the other drivers on the road. So as you can see, we're kind of going through downtown here to our storage yard. Pretty tight maneuvering area, considering that it's a 53-foot reefer van on a tractor getting towed with our 1150R. So quite the unit there with all that length. And what we're going to do is pull up to the road that's just off to the right here. It's hard to see because that windshield wiper, unfortunately, but what we're going to do is we'll pull up there and we'll back it straight into the area on the left here. And if you've never backed up a set of doubles, well, it's pretty dang challenging. Fortunately for me, this time it went pretty smooth. I don't think I even had to pull up after the first pull up, and I was able to just go straight back in. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about. Front axle's wiped out from underneath of it, so we just went ahead and chain slung it to the back of the old 1150R. Alright guys, well we just kind of finished up out here. Take our time cleaning up all this stuff just to make sure we're ready to go again if we have to. But yeah, that's the truck right there. Not really much of a recovery, just more of a tow if anything else. But proud of the team, everybody did really good. Preparation just makes all these things go a lot easier. Appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, give us a like and a subscribe. We do appreciate it, and have a good night.